Hey there. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and jump on and do a quick little um, explanation really on what's going to help you have the most successful results from your virtual party. Okay, and so these are like really key things I want to make sure that you're doing. Okay, so if whether you're doing a Facebook party, a Zoom party, or an in person party. Really, it doesn't matter. The key to success in a party is coaching the party and follow up. Yeah, it's so key. Okay, so I just need you to understand that. Okay, and this is something that like you can do. Like I can't do this for you. Like these are your people. So they know you. So this is something that you'll have to do. Okay, so with the Facebook party. So, obviously during the Facebook party, you're interacting on there, okay? You're commenting, you're tagging people that you think that product that they would like. So if I'm tagging somebody in the party, then I'm going to go and text them and say, hey, I tagged you in a party that I think you would really like. I would love to know what you think, or what do you think, or would you want to try it, or whatever. So you're interacting with people, okay, during the party. So during the Facebook party, there's also a live that goes on toward the end of the party, and it's a skincare class, okay? And so that's really important for you that everyone that's in that group, that you're communicating with them and you're letting them know when the live is going to be. If they want samples or if they don't want, or if they're not going to have samples, either way, like you need to know that. And so you're communicating with people, okay? So you're trying to find out. So, and then even like 30 minutes before the party, you're like maybe text them, hey, the party's starting in 30 minutes. And you can find out, are you going to be able to get on or are you not? So then you'll know and you have your list and this person's getting on, this person's not getting on, that kind of thing. Then during the party, you're actually on commenting, answering questions, that kind of thing. And then you actually know who actually got on. Now remember this, lots of people watch and do not comment, okay? Lots of people do not comment, okay? So for sure the first, let's say 7 people comment, for sure they were on. So they're your very first people to contact after the party. You have to call them or text them immediately after the party, okay? And then everybody else you just connect with, okay? Because if they weren't able to get on the live or watch the live, you can let them know, hey, you can do it on replay. Okay, then that's also a conversation that you can say, I'm going to be doing a Zoom party. I would like for you to join that one. That I'm doing an in-person party. I want you to be able to come to that. So that's kind of a way to communicate as well, okay? So let me go back. Success of a virtual party. Okay, now it really does go for all of everything, including the in-person party. It's like I said, it's coaching it, making sure they're going to get on, reminding them of the time and that kind of thing. Then post-party is following up, thanking them for being on. Thank you so much for being on. I can't wait to get your opinion and kind of see what you thought. Was there any product that you got excited about? Oh, I got excited about so-and-so. Well, great. Is that something that that you would like to have? Is that something that you would like to take home? Is that something that you would want to use in your bathroom tomorrow night or whatever? Like, you just gotta like ask for the sale. Like, is that something that you're interested in purchasing tonight? And so you have to find out. You've got to do the follow-up. A really, really easy tool that I've developed for you, and I didn't develop it, is this little tic-tac-toe. Okay, so it's important that if you've given a sample out, you include this. Like at your in-person party, we will hand these out. At your virtual parties, like I said, you'll send them out with the samples. But if you don't, then they can just use a regular piece of paper and do this, okay? But this right here is a wish list. These are things that they liked. Things that when they watched the live or when they were on virtual or they were sitting at the party trying products, they wrote down, ooh, I love this, I love this, I love it, and they wrote it all down. Doesn't mean they're gonna buy all these things, but it means that they like it. So that's a great follow-up. You can kind of say, very first follow-up question when you call and say, hey, thanks very much for joining. What'd you think? I'm so excited to kind of see, what you're most excited about. I want to see that wish list that you put down and see what products you got most excited about. And get her to take a picture of it and send it to you. That could be part of your follow-up. See what I'm saying? So you gotta interact and find out what they like. Okay. If you're participating in the Facebook party and watch the class, you'll see that 1 is being a customer, yes or no. 2 is they want to book a party. And then 3 is additional information about the business. Okay, so all 3 of these things is part of your closing. 1, do they want to buy something? 2, that do they want to do their own Facebook party, or do they want to, do their own in-person party? They want to do their own virtual party and do a Zoom party. Okay, so that's like lets you know right there. And then additional information is if they would like to know more about the business. Okay, so as a new consultant, we do the pearls of sharing. And so when you get people to watch a video and fill out a feedback form, which is posted in the Facebook party. And then of course, when we do a Zoom party, we talk about it and then we text it to them. And the in-person party, the same thing. We talk about it and we text them the link. Okay. Then once they fill the link out, then from there, we do the follow-up and do a coffee, where I call it a coffee, but it's basically a Zoom or a phone call, or we meet in person and we answer questions. So basically, it's part of your training, because the only way you're gonna learn about the opportunity is by people asking questions. And so I just kind of say, if there was one question that you would have, what would that be? Like one question about the opportunity, one thing after you watched the video, what was one thing that intrigued you? What's one thing that you didn't know? What's one question that you might have? Like super simple stuff. And then when you do that, you can earn pearls from me. Pearl earrings for the first 5, pearl bracelet for the second 5, and then a pearl necklace for the last 5. Okay, so that's kind of how all that works. So all this works together. Okay, so why am I telling you this? Because I want you to have success. Okay, and success really, it's not really in the selling part. It really isn't. It's really in the coaching because it's in the coaching. It's in the follow up. That's really where the sale comes from. Okay, and so just please remember that if you're doing the Facebook party, there are images. Okay, of like 1 through 10. So it's up to you to go and grab the image. And so there's going to be a post that says something like, the goal for the party is 10 orders. Okay. And so your job is to start calling the people. So then you get your order, you put, oh my gosh, thank you, Michelle, for your order. I'm so excited to get her started on blank. I only have 9 more orders to go. The next one, you post a picture of the next number and you do a countdown. And that brings excitement, brings algorithms up in your Facebook group, and it really does help as well with the excitement of the group and people like, ooh, I wanted to order, and they'll kind of get things moving. Otherwise, it's like crickets and no one's ordering, no one's doing anything. And so that's really up to you, okay? In the Facebook party, that's where all that happens. Like I said, with the Zoom or the in-person party, obviously is a totally separate thing. That you will learn, whenever we get together and do that. But like I said, the Zoom party and the Facebook party, it's up to you to contact them right after the event, okay? Like right after. So I hope that helps you. I'm excited about your new journey, and just if you can learn one thing from me is that there's fortune in following up. You can't just think that they, expect people to just call you and order something, okay? Like you really have to be the one to get the opinion, find out what they thought, and really ask for the sale. And it's super easy. It's basically, asking them. So is there anything that you saw, or anything you tried, or anything that you watched, or however they did it, whether it was watching it or trying it or whatever. Is there anything that you tried that you would just love to take home with you? That you just want to have in your bathroom tonight? That kind of thing. Like, what would you love? Like, well, what would you like to have? Like, you have to ask the question. So, I hope that helps you. And so good luck with your parties coming up. And if you need anything, just let me know.